And we are here now with Caitlyn Jenner. Yes, here she is. She's opening up in a new memoir called The Secrets of My Life, about her journey to becoming her true self. And joining us for her first live interview to talk about it all.
And
Caitlyn,
with you.
Welcome, with me.
Good to see you.
Great
Good to see you.
And
We've been friends forever.
We've been friends for a long time.
By the way, you keep threatening, and I've called you about coming out and playing golf with me.
I don't want you to beat me. That's why I haven't showed up.
You know, yeah, you don't want to get beat by a 67-year-old trans woman. It's kind of embarrassing, isn't it? Yes, but we have to do that. We have to do that.
We will get out and we will do that. And I remember 2 years ago you spoke with Diane Sawyer.
Right.
And in that interview you said, I want to change the world. And do you think you've done that in some ways?
I don't know. You know, I'll let other people determine that. I think I certainly have, over the last 2 years, opened up the conversation about a very marginalized community, and I'm very proud of that. I really had no choice but to come out publicly, just because the tabloids and the media were just destroying me for so long. But I also tried to, if I do that, can I make a difference? And so I've just worked over the last 2 years, been misunderstood, made a lot of mistakes, but I've worked hard to try to make a difference for our community, and we'll continue to do that.
And in the special on Friday, which I watched on Friday night, you had a chance to speak with some families who had different opinions on transgender. And do you think that those conversations have changed your perspective or helped your perspective?
I've learned a lot over the last 2 years. When I did the first Diane Sawyer, I had never even met anybody who was trans. You know,
you had never met anyone?
Never. I couldn't out myself. You know, I had to stay very stealthy. And so over the last 2 years, it has been a learning process. And I have met some of the most wonderful people in this community who have been through such difficult times in their life, and they've overcome these things. Honestly, I think everybody should go out and meet a trans person, instead of thinking, oh my God, they're trans, I can't talk to them, I don't know. Find out about their story. They're amazing people. There's nothing more fun for me than just going out and spending time. Like the other night, I had dinner with 3 other trans girls, and we just sat around at dinner talking, sharing our conversations of their lives and what they've been through. And they're fascinating, and I've just so enjoyed being part of that community.
And as you said, it hasn't been easy for you. It hasn't been easy for your family. No. And we have a clip from last night's episode of The Kardashians. This is what your ex-wife, Kris Jenner, had to say about your book.
I've never been so angry and disappointed in somebody in my whole life. I'm done. Done.
Now, do you think she has any reason to feel that way? You think she has any reason to be angry?
I didn't see it last night. Thanks for showing that.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. I missed it last night. Actually, I don't watch the show very often, but, you know, first of all, I feel like the book is extraordinarily honest, and it is my perspective. And obviously, when you do a book like that, you know, there's different opinions. I have a lot of friends that know the truth and know what I've been through and know the whole situation. You know, hey, it's a reality show. Yeah. It is drama. But, you know, I'm just kind of sorry she went down that road. But she's a good person, and, you know, we've had 23 great years together and raised wonderful, phenomenal kids.
Absolutely. And so speaking of kids, what is your relationship like with your kids now?
You know, when you go through something like this, you always hope for the best, and it could not have any better. My kids have been absolutely great. Now, you're certainly closer with some than you are with the others, but that's always in a relationship. But also, I always wonder, because I don't see them as much as I used to see them, obviously, but, and so you wonder, is that because of what I went through, or is it just because, you know what, I raised wonderful kids. From the beginning, I'm, you know, entrepreneurial, be smart, this is a business, you got to treat it like a business. And all of them gone out, have kids. I've got 11 grandchildren now, have children, have successful jobs, they travel all over the world, and, you know, that's also the reason why I don't see them quite as much as any parent. It feels the exact same way.
Well, I tell you what, I thank you for coming here and sharing this with us.
All right.
And I promise you, we're going to play some golf.
You better.
Yeah. But you're going to give me some strokes. I need about five strokes.
You want strokes now from a trans girl?
And Caitlyn's book is The Secrets of My Life. It is out tomorrow. Make sure you go check it out. We'll be right back, everybody.